No. Annabelle. No.
As I was about to edit this review, I realised that all the footage I had gotten prior had captured at an unacceptably poor quality, so at the last minute I started a new game and captured enough footage that would be able to display why I felt the way I did about this game. Having said that, I only managed to get through about a third of the game before I lost my sanity and stopped, but I can assure you that the first third of the game absolutely reflects the rest of the game, and that I probably lasted longer than the vast majority of players will, especially given the hefty price tag of the game. Curse of Anabelle has some of the most fantastic voice acting I have ever seen in any game.
Emily? Hey, Emily? Hey, Emily?
Curse of Anabelle also has fantastic pacing, and the beginning of the game will really gear you up for a great experience. Jokes aside, you do get past the doldrum of almost 6 instantaneous chapters. You will then reach chapter 7, which represents the lion's share of the game. Let me quickly sum the game up for you. You're in a mansion and you must find and destroy enough demons to break a curse to save someone's life. You do this by collecting mundane items that are randomly generated upon each new save file of the game, along with demon coins to create a bigger, badder demon coin to open a door into a ritual room, where you will then open a portal up to the fighter demon and then escape hell and return to the mansion. The mansion you explore is illogical, with rooms leading to nowhere, architecture that makes no sense, and generally just very bland decor. Luckily, you can travel through time, which changes the mansion's aesthetic, except it makes no difference at all, except for some incredibly minor changes. The items you collect are hilariously mundane. Want to summon a badass dragon demon? Please find a pair of glasses first. Adventure games often have you searching for mundane items, but they usually make sense. Looking for a piece of leaf, a diamond, and a compass for no reason other than it's on a checklist is not fun or rewarding. The whole game is incredibly user unfriendly, with the biggest offender being the act of opening a demon door. The game doesn't walk you through the first demon encounter, so you have to work it out for yourself. When you face off against a demon, they will greet you in an admittedly very cool demon realm and talk to you before battling. What follows is the worst QTE battle I have ever witnessed. If you get hit once from one of the poorly signposted attacks, you're dead. If you input a command wrong, you have to start from scratch. Considering dying leads you to being teleported out of the area, watching a load screen, and having to scroll through the book again, I would wager the average player would give up in frustration very quickly. Given that I was frustrated playing on a fast SSD, I can only imagine the hell player with hard drives will be faced with. Adding to the frustration is the limited number of lines the demon says.
Watch your steps, watch your steps, watch your steps. You should fear the power of old gods. Watch your steps.
The jerky animations, the horrendous sound design of one of its attacks in particular, and the fact that the demons look nothing like the beautiful artwork seen in the book. What's even more disappointing, which is frankly a deal breaker for me, is that each demon fight features the same backdrop, the same lines of dialogue, even the same model for the demon, save for a palette swapped skin. It's really disappointing. The book idea is actually unique, and I like the idea of having to actually keep track of demons, but in actuality it is repetitive and incredibly boring. Work has been put in some of the environments in some places, but as I said before, the mansion is a miserable labyrinth. One section of the game near the beginning is actually quite scary and reminds me of Layers of Fear, but it's a fleeting moment compared to the grand monotony of the rest of the game. There are also bugs which force you to restart the game throughout, which I am unable to show you for this review due to the aforementioned recording issues, but trust me, they are there. This game was originally on Kickstarter and looked very well made and ambitious. The concept art is actually really great. It is very clear that effort was put in. Unfortunately, the Kickstarter was not backed, and it really shows. The game needs more time, more money, and maybe we'll have seen something that resembles a finished product.
God damn it. Jesus. How did this happen?
Hey, Flick. This girl's been dead for a long time.
Dispatch, this is 328.
We're at 15th on Cascade Avenue. We have a female UID on the scene.